And John Stones, he spoke in the week about how he thought about stopping playing because of his injury issues. I know he hasn't been able to play for you yet because of those issues. Just how excited are you to have him available? And I know you've thought about even potential of him playing in midfield.
I love that he's in camp. I can only tell you this. He had only half a camp with us last time, and I saw how gutted and sad he was that he had to leave again. You know, he's a deep thinker. He's such an intelligent and very sensitive personality. It's just brilliant to have him. Him, like I said, together with Harry, with Jordan, with Declan, they have an attitude towards training. They have an attitude towards what it takes to be a professional football player, to be a team player that is of highest standards. And it's just so infectious. If these guys are in camp, everyone steps up because they don't accept nothing else than their level, and their level is the highest level. Means in any training session from the first minute, means off the pitch. And John drives these standards and is so professional and so driven by itself. And he has this inner motivation, intrinsic motivation to deliver this with the other guys. And that's why he's, for me, a leader, a top leader of this group. And I cannot be more happy that he's with us and he's ready to play tomorrow.
This side.
Thomas, this match tomorrow is friendly. What do you hope to gain out of it, as friendlies are about sort of experiments and trying to develop?
There was a huge chance that we would have maybe started with the same squad if the same squad was available. It is unfortunately not for tomorrow, so it's also not a problem. So we find other solutions. We had only a very short period of time to prepare the match, because in my belief it will be a difficult match and a complicated match, because we play against a very well coached team that have a very brave approach to play. They will make the most of the underdog role in which they play tomorrow, 100%. They will thrive in this role. So this will be in itself very complicated. We have enough time for the next match that we don't need to pay too much attention on the lineup, or maybe not at all, who plays and starts against Latvia, because we have 4 days in between. That should not be a problem for nobody. And to be honest, for me, it changed not a lot, not in the preparation of the match. I don't prepare the team less. I don't do less meetings or worse meetings or less prepared in training. We just play against our own standards, and the team set the standards in the last camp. And this is what we're trying to implement, and that's why the group is still together. That's why I said the guys that I mentioned are so important, because they never drop the standards, not for 1%. During each day in camp, and and we want to show this tomorrow. We have, I think, a full house in Wembley, and we want to keep our thing going. I think we play, like I said, against against a very brave team, against an athletic team, and we have to match all that. Otherwise, it's impossible to beat them.
Finally, what do you consider an acceptable result, given that there isn't that much at stake in terms of the result?
Ask me tomorrow. I'm too long in football. I cannot give any guarantees for any result. But I know how we want to play football, and I know that the level that we showed in the last match is the level, obviously, that we can show. We will have some changes tomorrow, and I just want that we play, that we deserve to win. And we play tomorrow to win. We want to win, and want to keep our thing going. So let's see if we make this happen.
Hi, Thomas. Tomorrow is the Alzheimer's International. There's going to be different seeing adults living with dementia walking out with the players rather than children mascots. I just wanted to ask you about that and your thoughts on raising awareness for a very important...
We're so happy that we can raise a subject like this and bring it into the spotlight. I think this is only a positive thing that we can do as a national team, and I know that the players are happy to contribute into such actions. It makes you always straight away aware how lucky we are and how privileged we are, and makes us just very, very grateful. And so the best wishes and full support goes out to everyone who is affected, to all the families who are affected, and stay strong, please. And we know how privileged we are, and if we can help to raise a subject, we're more than happy to do.
Okay, no further hands raised. I think we'll go back to Michael at Sky.